that some people can just come up and a Federal Executive Council, fully constituted, and approve this mindless contract. Concession, what is concession? And why do we concede? Why do you concede? You do it because of some parameters laid. But this particular concession was done in a dubious manner, in a manner that begets any imagination.
I have personal issue on this because my state too is affected. The Kashimbila Dam, the multipurpose dam that was built for so many years, millions of dollars have been spent. The same thing like that, few days to the end of the former administration, the same thing happened. So, Mr. President, that is something. Water resources, Ministry of Aviation, the two people mislead the Executive Council. So, I want to go straight to the point. They have to invite them to come and explain, because in aviation, the fraudulent act is too much. You can see what happened with the Emirates airline. You can see how Nigerians now suffer to travel business class for 6 hours. They pay more than 2 million naira for an economy class, all in aviation.
Concessioning is what is in vogue all over the world as we speak, because government is not a good manager of businesses. I can remember even Heathrow Airport has been concessioned even to a Nigerian, and the airport is doing very well, but in a very transparent and open manner. Well, let's not put the cart before the horse. We allowed relevant committees, as proposed, as adopted here, to investigate, to find out the truth about what is being alleged. And I think we shouldn't throw the baby with the bathwater. After everything has been investigated, it is still my belief that we should go on the path of concession, because this is what is in vogue all over the world. You can imagine that a Nigerian is one that has been, who is now running Heathrow Airport, and it's doing very well. The airport is doing very well. In fact, they're even going into expansion. The airport is being expanded and more better than the way it used to be before. It was the airport was concessioned to him. So let's not throw the baby with bathwater. What we are calling for is due diligence to be applied. And once there's a transparent process, then we should allow concessioning to be.
Disturbs that this concession is clearly dubious, and the rise question on the process and what the actors stand to gain. Recall that the unions in the aviation industry embark on strike to question the integrity of the concessioning exercise, stressing that the concessioning of the airport away from FAAN will necessarily cause or halt the employment of the staff involuntarily. Worried that the concession by the last administration raised a fundamental question of injustice on why such project with a huge public investment will take place just at the end of administration, just 12 days to the expiration of the constitutional days of the administration. Observe that the faulty gaps inherent in the concession will lead to array of lawsuits and thereby embarrassing the current administration. Mr. President, accordingly, I am urging this Senate to condemn in strong terms the concessioning of Aminu Kano International Airport as it was done, and it was not done in public interest.